So Egghead Island has me conflicted. Like, I love the arc, but it just pisses me off sometimes, but in a good way. What does that even mean though? Now before I get into any of that, I will say right now that Egghead is likely to be my #1 or #2 favorite post-time skip arc along with Whole Cake. Now of course that's gonna depend on how the arc progresses and concludes. Now in this video I'm gonna be getting into all the things that I love about Egghead as well as the things that have made the weekly reading experience a bit more challenging. But before any of that, you love One Piece, we love One Piece, hit that like button, it's free, share with a friend, leave a comment, I'll press that subscribe button, it's also free, and it would help push my small channel in the algorithm. Now, ever since Wano ended and Egghead started, this arc has just not failed to deliver. Back to back banger moments. I mean, there's so many things I could think of. Now, things involving the main story that I loved include the departure from Wano, Luffy finally revealing his dream to the crew, the return of Jewelry Bonney, Bonnie and Kuma's connection finally being explained, the decade-long awaited introduction of Dr. Vegapunk, Devil Fruits finally being explained ever since the start of the series, Luffy vs. Lucci Round 2, more Gear 5, Stutsy's background being explained, Luffy, Lucci, Zoro, and Kaku teaming up, Luffy vs. Kizaru, one of the 5 elders pulling up, St. J. Garcia Saturn transforming, and I could go on and on and on, but I'm just focusing on Egghead and the Straw Hats. However, my issue with this arc is not even a bad one. Like, I almost feel like I have no right to complain. The main story keeps getting interrupted, but at the same time, it gets interrupted by banger content. Like, we're getting interrupted by things that I cannot be mad at, things that we've been waiting for decades. For instance, the formation and rise of Cross Guild, Rayleigh, Hancock, and Kobe versus Blackbeard, Law versus Blackbeard, Shanks versus Kid on Elbaf, Sabo's flashback, lore involving Imu, the 5 elders, and the people of the D, the introduction of the Gods Knights, Vivi's return, Garp versus Aokiji, the Netflix show delaying the manga, Kuma and Bonnie's backstory, the God Valley teaser, and more of course. Like, I'm finding myself in a weird position here where I just want the arc to progress, but I can't lie to myself and say that we have not been eating good. Like, the events of the Reverie were finally revealed after 5 years. Imu even said something during this arc, so I'm just finding myself in a weird pickle here. One thing that also contributed to this, but that I cannot complain about, is Oda's been taking more breaks, which is more understandable, and if anything, I'm kind of glad that he's taking more breaks because he needs it for himself, his family, and most importantly, his health. If anything, I want him to take as many breaks as he needs. Not only does he already overwork himself, not spend enough time with his family, and not prioritize his health, but now you gotta add in him taking care of the Netflix show as well. In summary, I am loving everything that the Egghead Island arc is giving us, whether it's the main story on the island, long-awaited backstories, seeing old favorite characters in the outside world, or learning new lore. But is anybody else in a position where they also want the main story to progress more than it is? God, I almost feel entitled. I'm sure there's somebody out there that feels the same way, so leave a comment if you do. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not press the like button? It's free. Share it with a friend. Leave a comment. Help press that subscribe button. It's also free, and it would help push my small channel in the algorithm. Besides that, the comment question of the day is, how do you feel about Egghead? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.